Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the very first ever Dungeons and Dragons session here in the Standards of Geekness podcast. Let's welcome everybody live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. You guys know Brian and myself. Tonight we're playing a little bit of different characters, though. So our generous DM Kaarlon, can kind of go over some of the things with you guys.
Well, I'm excited to be here. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me. And I want to say thank you for all the players for joining us. We should see a couple of other people joining here as they can. Adulting is hard. I have a few different people with us today. We've got Mama Joe who'll be here in a little bit. We've got Brian Mercer playing. Jacob Davis is playing. Evan Jones, you all know. CJ, you guys all know Mr. Willett. And, of course, we're featuring Colin Short, who's with us now.
Hi.
So I'm going to let everyone introduce their own characters, and hopefully in the next few minutes we'll see everyone join who can, and then we can hear a little bit about, your class, race, and background, that which you wish us all to know. So I guess we'll start with you. Evan, how about you start it off?
All right, well, first things first, I'm playing Calyrex Ironscale, a Dragonborn Artificer, now newly fresh level 2 after the level 0 session. It'll be really interesting to see how this develops. Inspiration-wise, there's a mix of some pop culture references as well as personal flavors. My big thing, I haven't played D&D in, I think 2012, 2013 was the last time I played D&D regularly, so it's been a little while. So be patient with me as I'm relearning things, guys.
How's it going, everybody? I am Brian Mercer, but tonight I'll be playing Bartholomew Cuthbend. He is a cleric following the Platinum Dragon Bahamut. He is human, lawful good, but definitely a very flawed personality that you'll find out about. He is a noble coming from a wealthy family, and a lot of it I want to get into in character. So I think I'm gonna stop there.
I'm CJ Willett, aka Killswitch to those that know me here in Arizona. I'm playing Uvel Thorson. He is a half human, half dragonborn sorcerer, soldier. He's sailed the 7 seas, you could say, and he's very anti-bully and very orderly, as you'll see.
This evening I will be playing Warden Adcock, and what I am and who I am and where I'm from is all a surprise for everybody else to find out. It's all done in character.
As we love from our old-time friends and veteran players. I would expect nothing less from you than sheer genius.
Oh, that's too high a praise. How about just like middling intelligence?
All right, no promises made, no promises kept, right?
Yeah.
Hi, I am Mama Jill. I'll be playing Flay Platinum of the Order of the Platinum, from the Platinum Order. I am a obsidian-skinned tiefling that has ruby eyes, pure white hair, and platinum-colored horns. And I'm pretty short, under 4 feet tall, under 5 feet tall. So you guys are all probably way taller than me. And yeah, we'll figure the rest out as we go.
And the last player who's not with us yet, just a brief introduction so you know that he's with us. Jacob Davis will be joining us in a little bit, playing Oren Salttongue, also a tiefling sailor. And yeah, he'll be interesting to learn as he goes as well. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce in my own way the Ballad of Kaarlon. The tides rise and fall. A rhythm generally pulses throughout the world. Some places have a feeling of power and a feeling of energy. Some peoples encounter the abnormal so often that they expect the strange as part of a regular day. Fort Hope is in the Blightlands is such a place. On the frontier of civilized realms, many people come to seek their fortune. Others chance to come here for power and influence. Yet others come to fight the hordes and blight creatures and devils that infect this land. Our party has come from all different walks of life, from different continents and different realms, different peoples, and different backgrounds. But they find themselves in common cause, having found shelter in the monastery known as the Church of the Elemental Spring. They've all had its blessed waters and shared meals. They've been here for a couple of days talking about who they are and where they're from and where they're going, and they've all agreed that they want to participate in this thing called the Ordeal of Elements. As such, Flay, who has brought them here, has agreed to be their guide. With that, you're around a fire, having a meal prepared and given to you by the adherents of the Platinum Order. They've brought you venison and mead, fresh bread and honey, milk and good things, above and beyond what they normally serve. But because you're heading out on a pilgrimage, they want to know that you're well fed and well rested, knowing in the morning you have a lot to undertake. With that, we fade into the evening hours before it is time to rest for your long ordeal in the morning. Having your meal, the warm, fresh, crusty bread just baked for you specifically.
Delicious. Reminds me of the bread my mother used to have the cook lady make for us. Wonderful. Did you have anything like this where you come from, Dragon Man?
Well, not usually. It was a
No,
delicacy.
I wasn't speaking to you. I meant the purple one.
It's been a long time since I've had a nice, hot, home-cooked meal. This is really delicious.
We try to feed our travelers well before we send them on their rights. Well-fed means that you have the strength to go through the ordeal that are coming for you. For in the days to come, in these trials, we may not be so lucky. So I hope you all eat well, because it may be the last time for a long while.
Don't be silly. I'm sure a woman like you can cook well.
Oh, indeed, and I have my hands in the herbs here, so all the herbs and all of these dishes are handpicked by me myself. But we may not be so lucky. We are in the Blightlands, as they say here. Our luck may not be as good out there as it is here. So while I may bring some good herbs and spices to flavor food along the way, it might not be so the whole time. So take your fill tonight and enjoy.
I will. Kelrix, did you thank them for all their hospitality?
Well, I would if some obnoxious prick wouldn't interrupt me when I was talking. I was trying to talk about my experience with this food, and you rudely interrupted me. Why would you do that?
Yeah, Yuvel, why would you do that?
No, do not deflect, Pipsqueak. I was talking to you.
Me?
Yes, you.
No,
Mr. Cumberdude.
You misunderstand. Your brain is small. You're not able to comprehend. Just because I wasn't speaking to you doesn't mean I interrupted you. Now I am speaking to you. So say something worth hearing.
I'm going to eat you by the end of this.
By the end of this, I hope you were more comrades than what you appear to be foes now. But your tunes will change when you've gone through ordeals together and needed to rely upon one another.
I'm pretty easygoing until disrespected. Perhaps
So easygoing? Easygoing? Wait, you say that you are easygoing, and yet just a few nights ago, I watched you slash a man's chest open. What? For bumping into you in a tavern? We have to talk about this.
No.
If you are to come out with us and you are to be representing the Platinum Dragon, do you honestly think that acting in such a way with such violent temper so egregiously is really the way to go about things?
Well, maybe if you would have known and seen from my perspective what that fool did. He attacked that man I was playing chess with. I warned him to stand down. He didn't. He paid the price. He was healed out of kindness by her.
Do you think bumping into you, insulting an old man, is worthy of death? Had she not been there, had I not been there, had somebody with some intelligence not been there, you would be a murderer.
Sometimes you do the crime, you do the time.
You were the one doing the crime.
And he offended me. He did the crime.
It's like speaking to an infant.
Well, he look in a mirror enough that you get used to that.
I take my leave. I will prepare for tomorrow. I hope by then you will have taken some counsel, learned some measure of restraint. For we are to be on the road together, and I do not want to keep cleaning up your messes. Neither does she.
I'll show you restraint.
So as the lot of you kind of pair off into your own spaces and start to prepare for bed, Oren Saltung, who's been kind of watching from his pilgrim cell, sneaks out and grabs himself some food. Really not saying much to you all. Wandering around and more often than not talking to other people in the monastery, seemingly not paying any attention to you. But he's been around every now and again, talking to each one of you individually over the last couple of days as you've been hanging out here. He seems to be interested in coming along with you on your ordeal. As you are all kind of eating your meals and going into your own spaces and meditations, preparing your spells, checking over your backpacks and your gear, assessing your weapons, oiling your leather, sharpening your blades, all the things that are needed for a journey. You feel a strange tension in the air. The gem that usually pulses with a regular rhythm over the waters seems to vibrate and hum, and there's almost a noise that starts off slow and dull and piercing, and before you know it, everyone who's in the room is unconscious, and you're awakening. Before you're fully awake and aware...
So while everybody is asleep, there is a rip and a tear in space. And
Not even asleep. As they're just going about, like, there's a rip and tear and knocks them all unconscious.
That's what I'm saying. While they're out,
Yeah.
A rip and tear in the arcane ether surges through everyone's mind and basically knocks everyone out. And through it slips the gaunt form of Warden Adcock, somewhat disjointed and discombobulated, becoming corporeal for the first time in uncountable years. I survey the room and I look around and all I see are unconscious bodies. I suppose the first thing I would do is to go roust someone close to me.
All right. So we'll have our first roll of the game. Let's roll for high. Rollies.
I got a 12.
It'll be a 13 for me.
I got a 16 for Oren. Was it 9?
9.
All right, with that, the brass dragonborn is the winner.
That's
Am I right? 19?
Yeah.
All right. So you're only kind of stunned unconscious, and at the rousting of this gaunt, pale individual human, you are immediately aware that something has happened and knocked you to the ground. You're prone. You're not hurt. You're just kind of like a little like, whoa, seeing stars a little bit, catching your breath.
A little dazed and confused.
Exactly.
It seems to me that the platinum being has torn me from my eternal imprisonment. What is your name?
Kalerix Ironskin.
Kalerix. I've seen you wandering these halls in a ghostly form that I have been forced to assume. Who are all these people? Why is everybody unconscious?
Well, there was a tear. I remember seeing a tear in the air. And the next thing I know, a blast of energy. And then I felt dazed and confused, and what I could see, Bartholomew was knocked unconscious, Uvel was knocked unconscious, Clay was knocked unconscious, and several others. We're all just simple adventurers taking the ordeal.
And as you're talking, they become aroused. They're all awakened. So,
as I was wandering aimlessly, a platinum light called to me in this place, and I have been torn from my ethereal prison. I've been wandering these lands for a great many years. I cannot count the time.
Glad to see that you're okay.
I don't know if okay is the correct word.
Well, freedom is
But I'm
something
here.
that value above all else. I know what it's like to be a chained.
You have been a prisoner as well?
I have. I escaped.
Well, that makes the two of us. My imprisonment was, as far as I can tell, due to the negligence of mages, wizards, and like.
I can understand that. There's a tyrant in my lands that wanted what my parents had built.
as you guys are discussing your background and you're getting to know one another a little bit, like I said, the rest of the party becomes awakened and is listening into your conversation. And you're all going to have opportunities to share more about the details later. For now, you realize that there's a lot to be done, like getting into the city, possibly getting the gear you need. Like I said, you still haven't had the long rest you need before the morning's excursion towards the first leg of the event. And of course, you're probably curious what the first leg might be. With that, I think Flay, you're up.
Yes, indeed. Phantom, what is your name? You've just arrived.
Arrived is one way to put it. I am Warden Alden Aldcock. I am a Mage Knight initiate, and I was escorting an errant mage on the seas when there was something happened. And I was thrown into the ether and have remained there ever since. I could not count how long I was gone, but I have wandered this land, and I have found the light, the silver light, the platinum light that drew me here, and it has pulled me into this realm.
And it's the platinum one who's given me a dream about your arrival. I've been waiting, and I've been waiting for signs of an omen that was given to this order centuries ago. And on your arrival, I see the omens are all here.
That is auspicious.
I was waiting for you to arrive. I saw these other wanderers, and I felt like the time was near, but upon your arrival, I know it is now. There is a verse, the heralding verse, the sign of the walkers. If you would like, I will bestow upon you the words of this omen of the sixfold blood. 2 from the blood of dragons, 2 from the blood of devils, 2 from the blood of men, yet each man born from a different epoch. Hail, mark the omen as the sign that hell is awake. Hail, mark this omen as the sign that the primordial planes have shifted. Hail, mark this omen as the sign that the astral gate is open and the walkers are born. In this platinum order, it's believed that scions of the ancient legions whose births... Hold on. It is believed that the 2 dragons are thought to be descendants of the draconic pregnators who survived the first fires, and the 2 devils, which is me, and who was the other? Who's the other tiefling? Orin, yes. And we mark the infernal legacies bound in the mortal flesh. And you 2 mortals, men, are the most mysterious, as they are supposed to be born of different, separate epochs, one of the blight and one of the reckoning. Yet we all share a soul thread through an astral gate. And the walkers are born. It means that beings now can traverse freely between planes, which could both be a salvation and destruction upon this plane. So now that we have all arrived and are here, I feel like this ordeal is even more important for us to unite with one another and figure out the full interpretation of the omen of the sixfold blood. So now we must rest, gather our belongings, and begin this ordeal together.
I have all that I need to move forward. And if there is devilry afoot, as this prophecy speaks of, that is unacceptable and must be purged.
Wait, girl. Are you telling me the gates of hell are opened all because we came together?
The gates of hell have always been open upon the Blighted Isle. It's there's a veil between here and the astral plane and the elemental plane and many other planes that have been strengthened. And now walkers from all planes have easier access to each other. And
just
there's
coming to here together?
There's been a shift recently before all of us have arrived here. It is the 6 of us that is the omen that we are in a stepping stone where what we do going forward is either the salvation that saves all the planes from being destroyed, or we are going to be the destruction of the planes.
Well, I certainly can't abide by the destruction of mortal life and the innocent.
I vowed my whole life to be a hero to these lads. Now I could be their destruction?
Should one do nothing, it could be destruction. Should one do something, it could be salvation. It's everyone's choice.
Freedom is forged in fire. Count me in.
Indeed.
For now, I will go along with this, but I will need the night to pray to our Lord, the Platinum One.
Indeed, we all shall pray. Ask for our blessings.
In the meantime, the lot of you are, like I said, preparing for your trip. In that there's anything that you think you should ask your comrades at arms about, if there's anything you feel like you should share with them. Maybe if you've got inquiries about where you're going on the ordeal first, those kinds of things.
Well, where are we headed on this ordeal? Where do we stop first?
Well, the first, I have been through this ordeal, so the easiest one for us to achieve first, both because it's nearest and because it's in one of the lesser dangerous places of the Blighted Isle, would be to retrieve the Pearl. What's it? Would be to go to the Pearl Island and retrieve the. I don't have it written down. What's the pearl? What's the pearl of what?
Blight coins.
Blight coins.
For blight coins, the deep iron, the lodestone pearls.
Yes.
Yeah, from they're in the channel between the Rye Coast and the Shield Islands to the south.
So that would be the easiest for us, both in location and safety, for us to get is the lodestone pearls. We would each need to gather one. They're also known as the blight coins, and it would behoove us to possibly retrieve several more, because it will come in handy when we're going for the blood obsidian. Okay. Or what is it? No, it's the salt that we need to trade it for. Yes. It will come in handy to have extra further in our ordeal.
That makes sense. Well, just from a strategic standpoint, I'm
They're
normally
very
not
valuable in and of themselves.
to pick and choose an easy fight, but if we need these for other things, it just makes sense.
Indeed.
Oren would chime in, and they're quite valuable. Ooh.
They are.
We get some extras maybe after we're done. Then we see what we need.
Indeed.
Well, seems like we're all in agreement then. How far to these Pearl Islands?
You're aware that these islands are you're talking about the Shield Island to the south.
Yeah.
And the area is in between, off the Rye Coast, on your way to the Shield Island. So you could grab a ship right here from the port and head right out directly. The next city across the channel on the Shield Island is Fairhaven. So if you're going to make port anywhere where there's other people going to die, it would be either here or Fairhaven.
Oren should go commission us a ship then.
Indeed. That would benefit us all.
Oren, do be a good fellow and go and arrange for a vessel to take us to these islands of pearls.
I am light of coin, but if somebody is willing to pay my passage and there is devilry afoot, it must be ended. And if these are the way to do it, let's go.
What does it cost?
Let's have everybody roll let's do history check. And if you're from this island, which I think we have at least two people, I think both the tieflings are from here locally. They get advantage. So you get advantage instead of Oren. I'll roll for Oren. We're all going to natural 20. Wah, 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 wah. So Oren is 100% aware of how much things cost and where to find it. And it makes perfect sense because he is into shipping.
18.
16.
Nice.
17.
14.
So all of you know that you could get onto the option hire a ship, but Oren is so tied in. He's like, I know a guy who owes me a favor. Sure, I can get us a ride.
Sounds good.
I guess above table, so you guys don't have to act it out. Is there anything anybody wanted to collect for this that they hadn't really wanted to vocalize? Like any special weapons, tools, potions, weird gear? Anything that's come to mind since we started talking?
Yes, we need lead boxes to hold the pearls in, otherwise it will disrupt everyone's magic.
That's really specific. You probably should share that with a team and character.
Yes. Oh, yes, everyone. As far as these pearls go, they are quite magnetic, both mildly against actual other metals, but quite specifically, they are known to disrupt one's magic and compasses
Okay, so what kind of boxes do we need to buy?
Lead-lined boxes to stop the pearls from disrupting everyone's magic along the
Okay.
way.
All right.
And
Hey,
the
how much do would lead-lined boxes run us?
that's a good question. DM?
Is there anyone who makes
Yes, let's
lead
go
line?
find them.
Do you know where we might acquire these, Flay?
Yeah. So, Flay was asking above table. Yes, Flay definitely knows where to procure them in the town. And typically speaking, a lead lined, like a small box, like a jewelry box, lead lined jewelry box, that's going to run probably about 20 gold. And that would be big enough to hold like maybe 10 or a dozen.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 6 of us. You know, we all have 10 gold.
Yeah.
Maybe
If
we
you
all
want to
chip
get we can either just go for that box. We'll hold 12. I don't need one because I've gone through the ordeals before. So I would leave 7
You said
pearls that we could exchange.
But you said these are worth a good amount.
They
Why
are.
don't we eat? So if we each kick in 10 gold, we can get 3 boxes. We can go there. We can fetch our fill. We each have a pearl for ourselves, and then we can sell the rest.
I would ask that someone hold my pearl for me.
Yes. And also, we want to keep some of them to trade later for another item we have to procure on our ordeal.
Why don't we meet in the middle and
We can
get 2
sell some
boxes?
of them, though. Yes.
Let's meet in the middle and get 2 boxes. She's already been through the ordeal. There's 5 of us. That's 4 gold each.
I think that would do. We'd be able to get 24 pearls, 5 of them for each of you for their ordeal, and then that would leave us with 19.
All right, listen, people. I understand you don't want the money and how it works and how to obtain more of it. It is rough for your dragon brain. I will personally fund the 3rd box. Okay, I will buy the 3rd box myself. We'll all pitch in on the other 2, and I also want to pick up quarterstaff while we're out.
I should also mention each pearls
There's a
will be
lot of background noise.
£1. They are heavy, far heavier than they appear.
That's not a problem. As long as you have the funds for it, I'm going to say that you guys have achieved that and made it, you're making it towards the next stage of the ordeal. Did you want to get 2 boxes? Is that what I understood?
We were saying 2, but Marcelo wants a 3rd.
3?
3.
Yeah.
So
I want to. So everybody's gonna pitch in on 2, and then I'm gonna buy a 3rd one by myself.
You have more than 10 gold?
I'm rather wealthy.
So we know that we agreed that did they say there are 20 gold apiece?
10. What he said.
He said 20.
I thought you said there were 10 apiece.
20.
Oh. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll just get the 2 then.
All right. So, if you would be so kind to subtract the money, if anybody is pitching in, I'd love to hear how much you're throwing towards the costs, just to get a sense of it.
Okay, so we're buying 2. That's 40 gold. 40 divided by 5.
6.
6. We're doing 6 because you said you already bet.
40 divided by 6 people. Unless does Adcock not have any money?
I got nothing.
Okay, so by 5. You're right.
Orin can help.
I'll kick in 8.
I'll kick in 8.
8. Now it's 8 for 5. 5 by 8 is 40. So there you go. Everyone 8.
I'm going to assume that Orin has it, but if he doesn't, then we'll just say that you get to put the bill there, Cuthbend.
Yeah, I do. I'm also picking up a quarterstaff for 2 silver.
If you're buying all that, and you just say that's a nice looking quarterstaff, the dude's gonna hand it to you for spending all that money on the Bloodline boxes, dude.
Yeah, here's your pick.
If anybody else needs mundane weapons that aren't expensive, I will probably hook you up with whatever you need right now. Do you want a rope? Speak up. Do you want a 10-foot pole? You got it.
All the rope.
If you've already got one thing, I'm going to make you roll persuasion for the second thing.
All right. I'll roll for the rope. 12 plus 3, 15.
15? Nice.
15.
All right. 5 silver.
Deal.
All right, last chance for a frying pot or a piece of chalk.
I just want a new robe with pockets.
With pockets. And what color is your new robe, Yvel?
Black and white. White with black trim.
All right, we're going to take this opportunity to go around the room and have you describe yourselves as what you're wearing. If you're getting a new hat or a cloak or whatever, I want to know the colors. I'm going to start, obviously, Yvel, you said you want a black cloak?
I want a black and white. It's white with black, like, trimmings on it.
All right. White robe, black trimmings.
Like accents, whatever you want to call them.
And Keelrix, you've got armor that you've had made or you've made yourself?
Armor that I've made myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were spending all night. You were buffing that shit all night, I know it.
Yeah, Master Night Buffer.
So, is it half plate, full plate? What you got going on there?
Let me pull it up. It is half plate.
Wow. Okay. And your favorite weapon? What do you have on your hip?
Well, I've got my trusty crossbows that are enhanced with my infusions.
Oh yeah, and of course your dagger. We know about that.
Oh yeah, and you never go wrong with old rusty stabber. I've had that thing since I was a child. Stabbed many of old men.
Cuspin, Sir Cuspin, did you have a favorite attire? Is it like a breastplate? Is that right?
Yeah, I wear a plate now.
Clink, clink, clink.
Sorry, half plate.
Okay. Clink, half step, clink.
I'm just being honest because plate mail would be heavy armor. I'm only allowed medium armor.
Right. I got you. Covered in sapphires, you told me?
Yeah, it's encrusted with sapphires and has the crest of Bahamut, the dragon profile on the chest and on the shoulders.
And Flay, the monk, what are you dressed up as today?
Wearing a purple robe, and peeking underneath it is my underrobe, which is like a dark gray, and it's tied with a dark gray sash. I'm not wearing it on my head now, but I have a hat that's kind of like, you know, old like samurai hat, not samurai hats, but like it's a rain hat like they would wear in the fields while training, while getting rice, you know.
I believe it is called an orochi, but I could be
Yeah,
mistaken. You're talking about what looks like a rice field hat, but it's folded in half almost.
Yeah. Like I have one of those kind of hats for when it's raining, but it's since we're leaving, I'm taking it with me, and it's just resting on my back.
Nice.
And then, like, because I have a string, and I'll pull it up when I need it.
Yeah, smart. The weather is shifting. You sense the storm is coming. It's starting to blow in.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
And then, my favorite weapon is a spear that has draconic carvings on the pole of it. And I also carry a short sword, a couple daggers, and a light crossbow.
Okay, you're armed to the teeth. You look like you don't mess around. When you're walking through the streets, you're like, yeah, no.
Well, people have them with me. Usually, I just have my spear in town. But
Yeah, no, you're ready to walk around by yourself. I get it.
I forgot to mention mine. I just have my little handheld hammer, my mini hammer, and a pair of daggers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Necklace, snake skull necklace.
Snake skulls.
And I've got stuff in it, that clothes, bedroll, tent.
Oh yeah, you got a whole like a backpack then and a tent.
Yeah, and then I meant to mention it. I probably got it from my own shop, but I would have wanted to have herbalist packs. So.
Okay, that's fine. If it's in your inventory, that's great.
Yeah. I don't know how many I can at once.
Did anybody? I know we still have Warden Adcock to get to, but I know he doesn't have any camping gear. Does anybody else have any camping gear that they missed?
I just got a basic adventures pack.
We should probably have a tent.
I have an explorer's pack.
So the packs will come with backpacks, but they do not come with tent.
How much would a tent cost?
The gentleman who is helping you all out, since several of you asked for nothing for free, he'll give you a tent large enough to house, like a large tent that is big enough for six.
Wonderful.
But it's pretty beastie, so it's enough tent that you're probably gonna have to that's somebody's main gear to carry if they're carrying it, unless you have a horse. Before you guys get down the rabbit hole too far there, I still want to make sure we get to Warden Adcock. How you get there? Or did you want to describe how you dressed?
Oh, so basically, the character itself is effectively kind of shifting in and out of phase at least a little bit, but what you guys can see is basically humanoid, super gaunt. I have a breastplate under a tabard, which has basically a ziggurat insignia on it, and a heavy warden's cloak with a hood that it basically is its own tent in and of itself. And then my eyes are no longer eyes; they're just basically black hole squids with gold stuff in them.
All right, creepy human.
I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a mule.
It's a mule. Okay.
So there, the mule can carry the tent. You're welcome.
Nothing bad ever happens to animals in D&D.
Never at all.
Again, because you have Slay helping you, there's no mules at this particular location, but it's easy for you to be guided to the place where they have a stable in the north part of town, where you can find such a thing. So you've all made your way across Fort Hope to get a pony at the stable. The stable master haggles and bargains with you, being again that you have a local with you, but you're the one doing the purchasing. Feel free, Mr. Cuthbend, to roll persuasion advantage.
But now that's an
18.
18 plus 3.
Excuse me. So yes, I got these mules here for you. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Matter of fact, I'll even let you have it for my special price, even though we've never done business. You got this beautiful platinum order monk with you here? Yeah. I'll give it to you for 8 gold
Does
pieces.
the Mule actually look good, or is he just saying that?
Roll nature.
Nature, not animal handling, either way. Same number. Well, different number. So,
If you're proficient in animal handling, I'll allow it.
that is a 13.
I actually, I was gonna say I have an animal handling.
Go for it.
Well,
Anybody wants to roll nature, you can roll nature. But if you're proficient in animal handling, I was gonna let you get on it. So the two of you, Kilrix and Flay, begin like your horse handlers or traders or something, start looking at the teeth and the hooves, and you're both nodding at each other like, this seems like it's a reasonable animal.
I did get a 19 in nature.
And you know for certain that the guy's being on the up, he seems greasy.
All right.
And I'll even throw in
Thank you.
and I'll throw in a bridle and a harness for you.
All right, thanks. And how much for a feed?
I mean, I got this bag here. You can give it. You need a saddlebag for it. I have to charge for the saddlebag.
Right, and I'll help pay for that part.
A fine mule like this needs a fine name. I think I will name him Kilrix Jr.
Kilrix Jr.?
Yes.
I'm going to eat you by the end.
I will see if Kilrix can bestow upon another named Junior.
Is that not an honor?
Not
Have
from him.
named after you?
Insinuating something. I can tell.
I bought a wonderful animal to carry the tent that you were kind enough to purchase. I thought that I was being nice by naming this ass after the biggest ass that I've met thus far. I'm trying to be. I am trying. Oh, for now, all right. We'll just call him Junior. All right. We don't know what it means.
So the horse trader makes a quick exchange with you for your coin, and also with you Flay for the saddlebags, and he throws it on the pony or on the mule. He lets you know that it'll carry over 400 pounds.
How much were the saddlebags? Couple.
It's going to be 2 gold. And that's the saddlebags, a rope, and of course you throw that tent on there, I think too, right?
Yeah.
Are you, Sir Cuthman? Are you the one leading the pony or the mule? Are you in charge of that?
I'm sure that Warden Adcock would be happy to pull the pony since he didn't pitch in financially towards anything.
Yes, I was saying, is there anyone here who has experience caring for animals who could
Have
No.
experience in animal handling.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I can take. I guess I can help a little bit more and lead.
I just we don't want
Junior,
we just don't-
I just want you to know I will.
if I have a gold piece for every time I heard that.
All right. So with that, you guys have got your gear and your mule and your tent, and you're all prepared, and you head to the harbor. And Orin meets you. He's like, he explains and expresses to you that it is he found a ship that can take you directly to the Pearl Channel or to Fairhaven, your choice. All right. So if there's nothing further on the docks, Orin has made good introductions with the dock master and the ship's, bosun and the other cargo loading people that you didn't have on mules and things, and they get your mule loaded up on the ship, and they set sail for Parrot Haven on the Shield Island, due south of Hope.
Perception to see if he's being honest.
The skill you want is insight.
And
Is it insight?
I'm the one feeling.
Yep.
I'd also like to roll insight on that.
Everybody is welcome to roll insight. It's like your truth spin.
Dirty 20.
Wow. Okay.
16.
14.
13?
Yeah, no. All of you get a sense that he's being honest, and those of you who got the 20s, you're absolutely certain of it. You see that gleam in his eye, Jordan. You recognize, or excuse me, Flay. Flay, you recognize immediately that he is an adherent. He really, really wants to do good by you.
I lean to Flay, and this man is honest. He intends to keep his deal.
I can see the touch of the platinum lord in his eyes.
And I say something. And I tell him he takes 2 Bartholomew's every 5 hours. He's due soon, so get a bucket and a mop ready.
I am a lord.
I
Right,
board
here's
this.
He helps a lot of you get onto the boat and split the group. On which boat? There's 2 rowboats. Who's going on which boat?
I'll go with Flay.
I'll go with Oren.
I'm going to go with Oren.
I'll go with Bartholomew.
2 of you are going to be on the oars. I would like the 2 of you who are on the oars Constitution.
I'll take one.
This is a Constitution saving throw, to be clear.
Guidance then.
Okay, plus my proficiency, so it's a 20.
Nice.
12.
12?
14.
Was it Uvel or Bartholomew who was on the other oar?
I'm on the same boat as Bartholomew.
Right. So one of you needs to take the second oar.
Second oar.
Art's not speaking up.
I mean, look at me.
Do I have to add anything?
It's a rough sea. The weather's blowing in. There's pitching waves. The sailboats. The sailboat's one thing, but now you're in the rowboat and you're at the kind of the mercy of the ocean, and so you're having to heave those oars to kind of get in line with where you want to go and learn how to work in tandem with the other person. All of you do well in that you don't get exhausted, and you seem to learn to navigate yourself, your rowboat to where you want to be. And now we're over the Pearl Channels. You probably have about half a day's flight left. Maybe a little more than half a day. So, if you're going to get any diving done, this seems to be an ideal time. Yeah, you know that there's these channels here that range between 10, 20, 30, and deeps and further. But you probably only have to dive in the first 10, 20 feet. There's like shelves, you know? So you guys are diving kind of along a shelf.
Great. Yeah. Well, yes, not everyone's going up.
Alright.
Because obviously someone needs to
I'll take the swim.
the boat. Yeah. And people on the oars that keep the boats in the right area. So, who's going first?
I'll go. I take off my plate gun, I put it down, and I dive into the water and immediately surface and complain about how cold it is. You did not tell me that this water would be freezing. Why would you do that? Temperance, warm the water.
And it's the tropics, and it's still freezing. It's weird.
I expect my water to be, like enjoyable like this. Horrible. All right, I'll dive down. See what I can find.
All right, so Bartholomew, go ahead and give me an athletics.
Oh crap! Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I have is 0.
Oh no.
15 ain't bad. 15 ain't bad. We'll take it.
15. So, with 15, you are able to find and a whole just smattering of what's known as iron clams. They have the pearls in them, and you want them, and so you're gonna have to like pry them out. Did you bring yourself a dagger?
Nope, I do not have a dagger.
Here.
So you might be able to wrench a clam off the rock with your bare hands, so you'll get in the pearl later, if there's even a pearl in it. So you're gonna want to do a strength check.
All right.
So go ahead and do it. This is basically a strength save.
Still the D20 though, right?
Yeah.
That would be a 6.
You're tugging on this clam and you can't get it off the rock, and you're running out of air and you got to get back to the top. So you surface with nothing in your hand. We have another boat. So Oren, Kale, Ricks, and Adcock. Who's diving?
Oh. I don't know if Adcock's in any condition.
I won't be going in the water.
I will do it. I have a dagger.
Oren's like, I'm a swimmer. I'm a sailor.
Here, then, if Oren wants to go, he can take my dagger down with him. I'll give him my dagger.
I think he has his own, but he'll borrow yours just to here, hold mine, just in case I don't have a sheet from me. And he dives in the water. I'm gonna roll for him to see how well he does his athletics. I'm satisfied that that's good. He probably saw his friend go just moments before him, kind of follows down right where Bartholomew's at. So you're kind of swimming adjacent to each other. And he sees Bartholomew struggling and tugging with his bare hand, but he doesn't have time to mess around. He does his own thing. I'm going to say that he is moderately successful. And yeah, he's able to harvest 2 pearls while he's down there.
Okay. All right.
Does anyone have a knife? I need a blade.
But real quick, Bartholomew, would you roll perception?
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm perceiving something. That's a 21.
So when you were down there, you were obviously looking around to see where, getting your geography, where are all the clams at, how do I get it, orientation. You're pretty sure that you've seen creatures down there that look like eels that were in the vicinity. And as you were rising to get your breath of air, you're pretty sure that you see one moving into the direction where you just were, as you're having to go up and get the air in your breath. Oren breaks through the surface next to you within seconds of you coming out of the water. He's like, I think you had to come back up. I got a couple of them. Did you not bring your knife with you? He's treading water.
There's something in the water. Some creature.
He's like, I'm sure there is. Didn't you bring a knife with you?
No, somebody give me a knife.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right. So it's about that time. that you get attacked. All right. So let's roll that initiative, please. And then I'm going to go down to the order like I did before. That way I can kind of give me a moment to track it and write it. So is there anybody that got over 20? All right. One of those days. Well, good for you all. I did. But anybody get between 15 and 20?
I got a 14.
So nobody between 15 and 20? Okay. So I've got 14 for Elric. Is there anybody else?
I have a 9.
So, you said 9?
9.
Somebody tied you? You did?
I did.
Yeah, so you guys want to roll off until you get tired?
Yep.
Can you beat a 7?
I can't beat 7. You do adding up.
And I'm an 11.
And CJ, what'd you get, lad?
21.
You and I have to roll off to see who goes first.
18.
All right, you're second.
I have a feeling this is going to go bad for me.
Yeah, you're naked and in the water.
I like that part.
What
The
spells
thing's
can you
delivered.
cast? Glove, I'm drowning.
Cool. So with that, my little friends are going to do the thing. Hear like almost a shrieking noise as they get close to you. Kind of a noise. And they're nipping at your heels there. They've got in the water Bartholomew and Orin. Bartholomew, you got one, two in fact, right at your feet, and does a 22 hit you? I assume that hit.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
Okay, so damage-wise, let me roll here. I've got 1d4 from its chomper, and 1d6 from its zapper.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. How much damage did I take?
You take 4 piercing and 1 electric damage. 5 damage.
All right.
All right, his friend also tries to attack you. How does the 17 fare?
That hits.
1 piercing and 4 electric damage is another 5.
God damn.
So you got bit and shocked twice. All right, with that, Yubel, you see your friend scrambling with eels swimming about his feet, screaming in pain.
Can I reach him?
Yubel, you are in the boat. He's closest to you. Yeah, so I think you might be able to.
All right, I reach for his arm, or his like hand, to try and pull him to the boat, and we can get him into the boat.
All right, so your action is to get your friend out of the water into the boat.
Yep.
I assume, Bartholomew, Cuthbin, you're not going to argue with that?
I mean, I don't want to fight against him. I'm just flailing a lot.
No, I know. I'm just saying, if he's trying to help you out of the water, are you going to resist?
No.
Okay. So with that simple roll, give me roll like you're rolling an attack, but it's more of a grapple check.
16.
Okay. And you can add athletics to that.
So that would be a 19.
Oh yeah, yeah. Beast. You reach in the water and grab your friend, your newfound friend Bartholomew, hoisting him, saving him from the maws of these creatures, setting him in the boat. Did you want to do anything else on your turn? You have, movement technically, bonus action.
Yeah, move to the back of the boat.
You he could dive in like a badass. I mean, whatever he wants to do.
I will just kind of keep an eye on him till my next turn.
Okay. So you're gonna hang tight in the boat and just wait for your next turn. Got it. After you, Vel, is Kaelrix followed by Adcock. So Kaelrix, what would you like to do? You're in the boat there.
Is Orin still in the water?
Orin is definitely still in the water. At least he has a knife.
How many of these creatures are there?
Give me perception.
Perception 14.
14. With a 14, you see the strange glowing eyes of these eels as they're attacking Sir Bartholomew. But you're not sure you see more than a pair of them. There must be there's at least one or two. There's probably two creatures. You think there's two creatures?
Okay. Wonder how effective crossbows are against something in the water. Feels like they wouldn't be very effective.
Give me an intelligence save.
21.
You are aware that crossbows are very effective at shooting things in water because you yourself are not in water. So just treat it like if it's within range, you can shoot at it. I would say probably though, you know how there's like an outside limit to crossbows? There's probably no limit beyond the normal range, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of my infusions. A repeating shot.
Oh yeah. So you have a magic crossbow.
Yes, and it is basically as infinite ammo.
Right. I love it.
All right. So what am I rolling for that?
You roll a d20 and add your chance to hit. I believe that's dexterity plus proficiency for you.
So dexterity, so that's 17, 19.
Yeah, 19 totally impales this creature with a quarrel.
Okay.
It cuts through the water and does whatever damage you tell me it does.
My dexterity, so 1d8 plus 2. That
Yep.
is a 7.
You said 7?
Yeah, because I rolled a 5 plus my 2 dexterity.
Nice. So I've got -7 on the first one. So your quarrel cuts through the water. Is there like a color to the magic infusion, or is there like a light or anything that affects your arrows?
Light blue, kind of almost like a flame.
Arrow shoots through the water, and you hit this thing for 7 points.
I probably can't heal Bartholomew from here, because I'm not in his boat. I think I just need to sit still until I can get over to be near him to heal him.
All right. So we'll move on to Warden Adcock.
I strain to see if there are anything more than what we've already seen, and my perception is going to be a 22.
I would, if you're gonna strain to see, like, are you talking about like a quick action sort of sense, or like use your action to like study the waters?
That.
Use investigation.
Investigation instead of... Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's see. That's even more. That is a 24.
24. Nice. With that, you spot the two eels that were attacking your friend quite readily, moving towards Thorin. And you instinctively are aware from the yells and what was happening that your friend's been... I mean, he was bleeding back. Like, he took a couple of good chomps. And they were flashing, like, electrical damage on him. In those flashes, you could see that there was another two eels coming from below. Either because of the yelling, the lightning, or the blood, you're not sure. But there's definitely two more coming from the depths.
Okay. And how far out is Orin from me? I'm in the same boat as Kaelrix.
Yeah, you share a boat with Kaelrix, and so Orin is within arm's reach of you. He's part of your crew.
Can I know I use my action to do the search. Can I still grab hold of him with a...
As a bonus action, I would say you might be able to lend him a hand if you want to grab it.
Like, at least have hold of him?
Like, make yourself, like, at ready, like, throwing your arm over the side, you know, if he wants to grab it.
Yeah.
And, like, bracing yourself should he want to, like, use you as a thing.
Yeah, that.
You're like, Oren, grab hold!
I brace myself against the boat, extend my arm, and then to the rest of the boaters and companions, 2 more come from the depths.
All right. So with that, I think Warden Adcock is done, and Sir Bartholomew, you've been heaved out of the water by your friend Uvel. You are gaping from your foot wounds being chomped on, and your thigh being ravaged by a second eagle. You still feel the tingles from the electrical damage running up and down your body. I believe with the 10 damage you've taken, that's pretty substantial for you. Am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong.
So typically, when a player takes more than half of their damage in a single turn, I have them roll what I call shock. So I'm going to have you roll that now because you're finally trying to stand on your feet and you're suffering grievous wounds. I think your hit points are, 17?
19.
Right. So that was just at the over half mark. Would you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
14.
With that, you feel like a nausea coursing through your body, but you stand firm on the rowboat, ready to do whatever needs to be done.
Can I see either of the eels clearly?
At a glance, it's a perception roll.
Alright, well, I guess I should do the perception roll then. Hell yeah. 22! Alright, so I'm sure I can see that. So I'm going to cast.
You were yanked out of the water abruptly, so for a moment you kind of had a little disorienting, right? You're a little disoriented, I should say. So then you quickly look in the water and you see them swirling about to probably try to attack Orange, and I mean it's happening so fast. It's all within 6 seconds.
Alright, so I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt. Range 120, 46 radiant damage, and advantage for attacks made on target before my next turn.
So you roll to attack that, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling to attack right now.
Yep.
So that attack is not going to be successful. I rolled a 2.
Ooh, yuck. Yeah, that's not fun.
That's about it.
This is where if you have an inspiration dice in your pocket, you can throw that to give yourself advantage.
Yeah, I guess I will use the inspiration dice. Good call. So how does that work?
Inspiration is something that you have in your pocket for it's like a lucky throw from you earning it earlier in the game at some point. Now you can either give it to a friend or use it for yourself. Give yourself advantage, give your enemy disadvantage. You know, so right now you're giving yourself advantage on the throw. You have to use it before you learn. You have to use it before you learn the effect.
All right, so I can basically reroll.
Yeah, you rolled 2 dice, but you've already rolled the first one. So yeah, just roll one more time.
12.
And the idea is that you get to keep whichever dice has the better roll. In this case, it's 12.
Is 12 good enough?
To hit?
Yeah.
You know what? It's just good enough to hit.
16 damage.
16?
With 4d6.
All right. Yeah, no, with that, so you happen to shoot the one that already had been shot by an arrow. And you do crazy damage to it. You said 20-something?
I did 16.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, when you're 16, it's over 20 damage. So it got cooked. Light comes from the heavens, splashing into the water, and your divine energy irradiates this thing, and it's cooked eel.
I can still speak.
Oh, yeah. You can always do a free action, 6 to 10 words, some short phrase.
Kill Rex, boil him alive.
Get everybody out of the water.
I can't.
I know.
I'm giving ideas, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm ready with you.
Okay, so you've done your attack. Are you going to do any movement or anything else? Are you good?
No, at that point, I'm gonna pass the turn to play.
All right, Flay's up, followed by Oren. Flay, what would you like to do?
I will toll the dead on the one that was attacking Mule, the one that's in front of our boat.
All right, roll it. What do I roll to defend?
Roll to wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right, how about a 9?
That is negative. So it's a D8 because it has not taken damage yet.
Nope.
And that'll be 5 damage to it.
5, got you.
And then I will use a healing word on Bartholomew, and he will take
That's a bonus action spell, correct?
bonus action, and total dead was the cantrip.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 cantrip and 1 spell, that's totally good. 1 is a full action, and 1 is a bonus action. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Bartholomew, you get 7 hit points back.
7 back for Bartholomew. That was pretty epic. I mean, Toll the Dead, healing word, you were ready. Okay.
I feel all infuriated.
And Oren is a proficient swimmer and has a knife in hand. And he goes to attack one of the creatures, one that he told the dead on. Oh, yeah. I got an 18 plus numbers. I know he hits without even looking. Daggers are a D4 plus dexterity or strength. In this case, I believe that dexterity is the better number. All right. 6 points of piercing. And that brings us to the top of the round. The eels are attacking. They are swarming our friend Oren in the water. Oh, he's got bit. Ah, he screams some more. He got bit again. The bites and the flashes are happening. Oh, geez. 7. Oh, no. Oh, no. He got bit again. No, not Oren.
How many of them are there now? I thought there are only 3 now.
That was the 3rd one. If he got attacked by all 3 of them, attacked his feet, and they all bit him, and they all drew blood and flashes of lightning. He's like, oh! And blur, 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 blur. Okay. So, you bet what you want to do.
I'm going to heal Bartholomew like I said I was going to do.
Okay. So you turn to your friend and you lay on hands. Say, take your full action. It's a touch spell. It's verbal thematic. And the creature gets 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
He'll heal him for 7 points.
Well, actually, you healed me for 3. I can only go up to 19. So
Overhealing.
And it is what it is. You saw that you got healed by the healing word, and now you're hands-on and healed you the rest of the way.
I feel great right now. That's all I know. I'm just feeling this low, feeling really good.
You're full of a lot of dopamines right now. The midichlorians are feeling great. So with that, Yuvel, are you doing any other actions or bonuses?
How many eels are still messing around chasing Oren?
I'll let you have a perception throw.
And plus 5, so 17.
There's at least a couple of them down there.
I'll jump in. I'll just jump in with my dagger in my mouth, hoping that I make enough commotion for them to swim my way.
All right, for sure. Jump in, dagger in your mouth. Would you do me a favor and give me a athletics check?
So that'll be a 14.
Okay. So you're able to jump in and swim at full speed, essentially, and you're right there in it with your friend. You're from the next door boat, but now you're kind of jumping over to help your buddy Oren at the first. I would call you the first boat and then the second boat, just for clarity, just for one or two. Okay. So
Okay.
you jumped over to the second boat and next to them, like help Oren out as your action. So that's your turn. Gilbert, what would you like to do?
Are the eels still near me?
The eels have been pretty much murdering Oren, and give me a perception check.
16.
You're decidedly aware that he was being attacked by at least 2, if not more, eels, and he seems to be not floating about, but sinking.
Is Oren near the boat?
Yuvel has gotten closer to you, but Oren is sinking below the boat. He's like, he was above water, but he's gone below the tide.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna use my action to pull him up.
You're gonna have to see if you can catch him.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be a dexterity check.
That is a 14.
With that, you manage to drop the oar, grab the side, jump over. Matter of fact, you have to jump in, grab him, and then give 2 strokes and grab the boat. Like, you have to get in the water to save him from sinking, because he's under the water. So you're over to the side, but you grab him, and then you grab the side of the boat with your arm. And so you're now in the water holding Oren from sinking further.
Okay. I don't think I can cast any attacks right now. Oren's got my dagger, so I'll just take that back from him so I can try to fight them off.
That's not a thing. It's not his hand. It's taken to the black.
Ah.
He's a dead weight. He's taking all of your energy. Matter of fact, if you're gonna stay here holding him, it's either you're gonna have to do something, either get in the boat or just hang on to him. Either way, it's gonna take some kind of athletic stage. You just need to tell me which way you want to go.
Let's get in the boat.
You want to try to get in the boat and then bring Oren with you. All right, give me athletics.
Do my athletics on the sheetas.
Or are you just trying to like heave him over and you're staying in the water?
I got a 23, nat 20 with 3 athletics.
Oh yeah. Whoa. I think that's the first 20 of the game, isn't it?
Yep.
Natural 20. I've heard some dirty 20s along the way. All right, so with that, you get him back in the boat and you save him from the deep.
Okay. I think that's it for my turn.
Okay. No, you got your bonus action technically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So with that, we're gonna move on then.
Wait, I'm just trying to clarify. Kelrix did get Oren out of the water?
Yeah, Kelrix saved himself, and he was able to throw his leg back over the edge, bring Oren in the water like a miraculous feat, and then pull himself and Oren out of the black. Like, it was really something to be seen.
Okay. That changes my mood.
So with that, that brings us to, like I said, we're done with Kelrix, so Warden Adcock, and then Bartholomew.
Yep. I am going to go ahead and casually point a finger at one of the eels and cast a chromatic orb at it.
All right.
+5, so that's 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
All right, and then it's frost damage because I choose frost. That thing takes 20 frost damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this warden starts moving his his glaive in like a
No, you
mandala.
don't know about that yet.
What's that?
I don't have that out. I just
Why are you casting magic then?
does it require foci for that? I don't think
Yeah.
it does. It says visual somatic.
Oh yeah, unless you only need your focus as material.
It's not a real game until we get real flavor.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Visual somatic, and okay, I assume M is a material. So then instead of pointing at it, a glaive summons from the ether into my hand. I focus energy to the point of it and aim that at the thing, and then it explodes in ice.
Yeah, you did. At the real glaive in hand. All right, that was pretty sick.
2 down, 2 to go.
Well, give me a moment on that. Bartholomew, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Channel Divinities, Divine Spark. Or excuse me, I'm going to cast Divine Spark using my Channel Divinity on Orin. It's a 30-foot range.
Okay.
For 1d8 plus Wisdom mod, so 6.
6 health.
Yep, to give him back 6 health.
With that, he sputters water out his nose and mouth. He's not running, and he starts breathing, and he seems like he's conscious.
Go ahead, Fleck.
That was awesome.
So there's 2 creatures left. I can see. Can I see any more coming up?
I'm not sure that you've really been paying attention to them, other than, I mean, you did pull it in on that one.
Yeah, because it was right there.
Yep. Things have changed a bit. Give me a perception.
Not one. No, I don't. I see the 2 that are already there.
There's a lot of blood and kicking, and Yubel jumping in, and Kaelrix jumping in. It's been a lot. Flashes of light and exploding heels.
Do I even know the any more at all? Or do I?
You said you rolled a 1 on perception?
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. I mean, you're pretty sure there's none.
Okay. Pretty sure there's none. Okay, well, I'm going to say, I can say concern what I meant to, but I'm saying it now. I totally forgot about the Iron Eels, guys. I'm sorry. And then I will use a key point to decrease defense, just in case.
Orin is still sitting in the boat, like, did I drop the 2 I got? He's kind of confused as he just awoken, and he was pretty well battered. He only has a few hit points that was just squeezed to him by Bartholomew. He's like, I don't want to go back in the water, guys. And so with that, this turns over. All right, so Keel's turn. Nothing seems to happen that you're aware of. Jubel, you're in the water. Nothing assaulted you. You're just treading water.
Okay. Am I close enough to attack anything?
There's been a lot of action. Give me that perception roll.
18.
18, awesome. And just to be clear, the reason I'm having you do a lot of perception is because you're right there in the air and the water, trying to see down this murky water, and there's gray skies and
I get it.
And so I just want to make sure. Normally I wouldn't have you guys roll so much perception, but it's a really hard to see space. And with that, you do see the eels, bits and pieces of them floating about, but they seem to be in retreat. One of them, that was Hale, is definitely taken off, and he's kind of snapping at the one that's hurt. Like there's one chasing a hurt one.
Am I close enough to it?
Oh, they're going back to the deep.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then I'll swim back to my boat and get back in my boat.
For sure. Give me that athletics.
14.
Yeah, for sure. So with that, you're able to get to your boat and get back in. I would say the encounter is effectively over unless you guys want to go chasing eels down in the dark water.
I think we're good.
All right, so I guess we're going to head back to Parrot Haven to get to the Mule and to take lodging for the night.
No. Flay, you've already done this. Were those eels here when you did this?
Yeah, but I did that like 10 years ago. It's a long time. I may have forgotten about them.
Okay. Well, now that you're remembering a little more clearly, how did you get past the eels last time?
They're attracted to metal and iron. As long as we don't bring iron down there, we're fine. In fact, I brought them last time, and what we did was we encountered the same thing. We had to fight them as well. So once we fought them off, one of us went down and got a shell and brought it up. We broke the shell in half and used the broken parts of the shell to open the other ones down below.
Okay. I will dive back down. If someone wants to come with me and help me without any metal in the water this time.
Yeah. Since it is an ordeal, Orin has already got pearls. You each have to retrieve at least one, but any additional pearls, anyone can get. So I will back down and help get a shell for everyone to open the other shells with. And then we can, once you each get your own shell, I can help get additional. Once you each get your own pearl, I will help you get the extra ones that we want to get. So I'll go down with you again right now to get each one of you something to, unless any of you have something to open these clams with.
Got a dagger, but it's metal.
They are called iron eels. They are attracted to the iron in our blade.
Like I said, begrudgingly strip naked and dive in.
I'm gonna look and see if I see any like an eel's tooth that got blown up that I could maybe use as a tool.
Grab them.
All right, so with that, guys, we are at a spot where we're going to have to hold our story. It's a great place because there's a lot of dynamic action happening. We're on the sea, literally on two rowboats in the middle of the Pearl Strait, diving for lodestone pearls, only having achieved two of the goal of many. Having spent many spells and endured a near death already, you choose to keep diving. With that, we will hold the episode until we get together next time. We're going to do what we call a recap and kind of talk about what we've done and award some experience, etc., etc.
Come gather close, ye weary lot, and hear this honest truth of a mule with more wit and heart than any man of youth. They named him for a dragon born, all glitter, pride, and gold, but 'twas the beast with humble eyes whose story shall be told. O Calyx Junior, steadfast and true, carry our burden, see us through, where men may falter in future and in past, with heart of oak and soul steadfast. Through mire and flame, through stone and rain, he trod both night and day, while Calyx of the golden scale did drink and boast away. The mule feared not the road ahead, nor any blade or hue. He stared down death, lifted his tail, and took a Bartholomew. O Calyx Junior, loyal and wise, strength in his shoulders, truth
right, it's me, Bartholomew Cuthbert III. I'd like to thank you all for watching the first chapter of our Dungeons and Dragons adventure, and I hope you'll return in a few weeks to see more Dungeons and Dragons action and the furthering adventures of the Band of the Platinum Dragon. Until then, remember to hit subscribe, ring the bell to stay notified of all of our adventures, and we'll see you next time.